So, for this week's topic, conscious listening, I actually have to watch the video more than one time to get the full story. But it turns out to be a very good experience and reflection for me. So, at the first time I watched the video, I was assuming it was somewhat similar to what we have talked about last week. So, I quickly went through the video. I even speed up the pace just to grasp the whole idea. But I didn't get much out of it. I was thinking to myself, how come nothing strikes me? Is it that hard to understand? So I watched it the second time. And this time I try to watch slowly. I pause and then I try to digest some of the points. But still, I didn't get the full story. I was so focusing on the second part, which is the solution, because I just want to jump into action and try to fix my problem right away. But as I was about to start putting things into practice, um, I hesitated because I do not know where all these solutions coming from. Then I come back the third time and I watch it again and think along the way, and things all make sense because I listened to the first part, which is the explanation of all these solutions. And come to think about it, I was exactly the persona that the speaker was trying to describe. Listen unconsciously. So the answer to the first question pops out right away. And I think that conscious listening is to listen with full awareness of the variable in the environment and oneself. What is in your mind that is altering your selection of message? What variable in the environment that is affecting your level of attention towards the speech? So take my experience as example. Each time I watched the video, I had different intentions. First is to get the impression of the topic and try to differentiate from last week's topic. Second is to find out about the actions that I need to take. Third is to find the logic for the actions that speakers suggest. Very poor listening skills I had. And I may not be able to know about my mistake should I not reflect and make myself more conscious about my habit. So, do the five suggestion helps? I very much agree with it. First, silence. It is exactly the environment I was in the third time. I kept myself in the room with no interference, and that enhanced my level of attention right away. It is an immediate help. Second, mixer. That is also very important reminder because we all have the tendency to listen to who we trust, we like, or we see the most because we are so comfortable in the way that we communicate and with each other. Hence, we feel more secure. However, I do think that sometimes even people who talk bad things about you will benefit you somehow. At least it makes you stronger. So if we can take away the bias in our mind, we can actually learn much more. The third about hidden choir, to me, is the mindset of taking a step back and enjoy your role as a listener. I'm sure that listening may sound an easy task, but not many know how to enjoy this role as a listener because indeed, not all topics interest us. But sometimes people come to talk to you not because you're the God who can save their lives, but they actually find talking to you very comfortable, and it's the reassurance that they're actually seeking. So if we can appreciate the value beyond the content, we will find enjoyment in even when we have to listen for a long time. And the fourth is listening positioning. Indeed, we all have more than one role to play in life, and being able to adjust our perspective as we listen is the most effective way for us to generate the right feedback towards the speaker. If we are not able to adjust accordingly, I do not think that anyone will be interested to talk to you anymore. Finally, rasa, I think they are the etiquette of listening, and it's the basic respect to the speaker. So again, if people don't find respect when talking to you, they will not go to you anymore. So lastly, if I have to think about an example of a better listen, being a better listener to someone, it will be my daughter. Because um, when I'm talking, most of the time when I talk to my daughter, I may have a lot of bias. I may assume that I know exactly the scenario or the situation that she is in, and I usually my tends to give more um, command, recommendation, solution than really taking care of her feeling. So it's sometimes lack of empathy as well. So I guess by practicing the five suggestion, I should be able to become a better listener to my daughter.